Hi guys, I'm Tobi Puttock. This is my new book, very exciting, Italian Local, following on from Daily Italian, which was my first book. We've got another 100 recipes in here, really simple stuff, all sort of varying degrees of skills in the kitchen. We've got simple salads, long roasting dishes, and focusing on one of my strong beliefs, which is traceability of produce, knowing what you're eating and where it comes from, and trying to sort of support your local farmers and stuff, really. The lovely Sue Shepherd, the dietitian, has also worked on this book, as she did Daily Italian, adjusting all the recipes so those of you out there with dietary requirements can cook from this book. So it's one for everybody. A couple of my favourite recipes in here are sort of, I guess, the beef carpaccio, which is very, very simple, and taking away the myth that sort of carpaccios need to be difficult. And there's also some really interesting ones in there too, like sort of scallops with squid ink batter. So we're in my kitchen at home and we're going to make spaghetti aglio olio with breadcrumbs from my new book, Italian Local. Basically what I've done here is just torn the bread up into little bits and pieces, little bite-sized chunks, and they must all sort of be of an even size as well. A little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper into the oven for about 10 minutes on a really high heat, and then turn the oven off so they kind of dry out, and you can see these are really crispy. But this is just basically garlic, chilli, anchovy, a little bit of parsley stalk, olive oil, which is the hero in this, and parmesan cheese as well. I've got a pan here which I've heated just a little bit, and the trick to making good aglio olio is you don't want to get the oil too hot. It's really, really important. I'm going to pop probably just 1 or 2 anchovies into there, and then just kind of shake that through. And as I said, we're just kind of warming that through. We want the garlic flavour to really infuse into the olive oil, but not fry. Garlic into hot oil seals the garlic, you don't get the flavour through the oil. And just chop it really finely. You can notice I'm using actually the stalk as well, which gives it a nicer texture as well. Leaves are really crisp and fragrant too, which would be fantastic. I'm just going to pop that through at the very end of this dish. I'm going to pop the chilli into there, and at this stage, if you don't want chilli, don't put it in. It's as simple as that. I'm going to kind of fish out a bit of this parsley stalk I've got there as well, and just kind of shake that around. And straight into the pan. And this is another one of those things, if you've got that oil too hot at this stage, it's going to fry that spaghetti straight away, which will crisp it up. I've had spaghetti aglio olio in a couple of restaurants where I paid for it before, and it comes out and it's actually crispy. You go to sort of pick it up, and that's because they do what I've done now, and then they put it back onto the heat and kind of, cook the bejesus out of that, so it's actually crispy spaghetti after. At this stage, I'm going to put a few of the breadcrumbs through. Toss that through like that. Some more of the parsley. Actually making me quite hungry now. A little bit of the parmesan through. And that was quick. So that's 6 minutes beginning to end. No excuse for fast food. Okay. That's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the book.